Serving up justice on the field. It's the Backyard Heroes.
Yeah.
You got Evans? Run those curl routes. Wagner covers receivers like wrapping paper.
You see me? They can't stop me out
Mahomes
here.
has got a cannon. Backyard Heroes against Dot City. Superstar KO ain't your normal game of football. One drive from the 25. Tug of war to break ties. And no kicking. Let's go. Your ball. One drive. Superstar, you are live. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? Here's Mahomes. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yeah. All right. First up is Dot City. Let's see how you do. Now Mahomes on first down. Going up top. Throw into double coverage. And it's picked off. Watch out. It's... Zero is a great start, but a better ending is 6-0. Go make it happen. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. Oh, that's incomplete and almost intercepted. Brought down after a nice game. Scoreless so far. Can't look back. Time for drive 2. Now Mahomes on first down. And that is intercepted by Ray Lewis. And that pass is... It's tug-of-war time, and we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on. Showtime from the 50. Bam! The hit jarred it loose. Incomplete. Mahomes. Can he do it? And incomplete. That hit made the ball roam free. It's Mahomes. Airing it out deep for Mike Evans. Aiming for Evans. And we're going the other way. Giving the ball up and... All right, y'all. It's tug of war time. Dot City's up first. Mahomes making it happen from the gun. He finds a man in the crossing route. They can't slow him down. And all the way home for a Dot City touchdown. Back to the yard now. But remember, heroes never quit.
Let's go!
Snapping up quarterbacks for lunch. It's the Snappers. It's Super Cam. Aaron Donald's like in-laws. You know they're coming over.
Yeah, baby!
With this, Luke, the force is strong. Let's go, Snappers. Mirror match. This is Superstar KO. You're starting on your own 25. Put the pressure on the other team and get that score. And no kicking. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. 17. Looking to throw on first and 10. Right side, that's complete to Kamara. And they stop him. Close to that midfield strike. Snappers, give us that crackle and make it pop. First and 10, back to pass. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, ball out, incomplete. Looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. 2nd and 10. Snappers drop back to try again. And this time, he's got the hook up. Complete. Luke Kuechly in for the tackle. Making some progress, I see. Now you need to focus on getting the ball in the end zone.
Hey, you gotta get moving, man. Man, move it. You gotta get that. 45 is the mark.
We're good. We're good.
1st and 10. He'll throw it. A battle for it. And this will be caught.
You ready? You ready?
Go, cut. 180.
No. Not going to win many games with plays like that.
Let's go, buddy.
He'll throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw again. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose. Incomplete on 2nd. Try completing one this time.
2 for 1.
He'll throw again. That is gonna be pulled in. One-handed. Wow. All right, it's 4th down. You gotta do something. You're in the... Fourth and a couple. Snappers drop back. Looking middle. It's caught by Kamara. Oh, and he couldn't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. The ball's in your hands. Score a TD, and this thing is over. On 1st down, Newton. Quick hitter is complete.
They don't want it, folks. They don't want it. Keep playing hard.
All right, you got 5 on it. You concentrating on picking up that 1st down. Newton again. Rolling right.
That's where you belong.
That's it. Ready?
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Newton looks to throw on 3rd and 1. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yeah. That first drive play calling was out of whack. 2nd drive coming up. 1st down, going to the ground. And they'll take him down after a really nice run.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Okay, that's a gain of 7. Keep moving that ball. Now Newton throwing on 2nd down. He's going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The snap is on the attack. Newton on 1st and 10. Looking long. And that's incomplete. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? First down, going to the ground. Only had a gain of 4. Go get some more, or else it's the loser's door. Third down, gonna run it. He could take it to the house, and he will score. Touchdown, Snappers. Snappers, putting the game on their backs and taking the win. So you just won your first game of Superstar KO. And now for the best part about winning, go choose another X Factor.
You see me? They can't stop me.
Madden 17 cover athlete, Rob Gronkowski. Let's go Snappers, Dot City. You got through that first round, and it's time to double down. It's Superstar KO, round 2. But you've been here before, so you know what to do. Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them. Here's Brady on 1st and 10. Throws to the right, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Dot City touchdown. All right now, Dot City is lining up for 2. They'll look to throw. Throws over the middle, and it's... Here's an easy trade mode tip for you. All you need is 8. What you waiting on? They start with the run. He's trucking through defenders. And that's going to be Von Miller in on the stop. I hope that first drive snapped something in you. Show them how much you want to win.
Gun.
On first down, Newton. How did you drop that? Pick the ball off next time if you want to win. Looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Second down, they'll run it. And he'll push forward here for a nice little gain. Only had a gain of 4. Go get some more, or else it's the loser's door. Throwing his Newton on third. This is caught. It's pulled in by Gronk. Al cruzar en el territorio del enemigo, las cosas comienzan a calentarse. First down on the ground. Not much, but they'll have to take it. Only 3 yards last time. You're going to need more than that. Second down. Running it short, gain on the play. Throwing is Newton on third. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free. Fourth down. No time to clown. Get out the... Newton to throw on fourth down. Newton goes down, obeying the laws of gravity. Keep at it and you won't lose a beat. Next time, Snappers. From shore to shore, watch this team score. It's the Record Breakers.
This is our time. This is our time.
Member of the
right here.
2000s All-Decade Team, it's Brian Dawkins. When you see Saquon, it's usually from behind.
Work.
Listen, Julio takes the top off of defense. It's the Record Breakers against the Rhythm. One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. Hey, this is your field. You got one drive to score. So get going. Starting out with the run, spinning out of harm's way, and he's gonna fight his way forward for a solid gain. That'll be a gain of 5 yards on that last play. Gotta be gunning for the first here. Looks to throw out the shotgun. Throwing short here. That's complete to the tight end. And he's taken down after a really nice effort. First and 10. He'll throw it. And that'll be a sack for the Record Breakers. Hopefully you've got something in that playbook to dig yourself out of this hole. They'll pass on second down. And that's intercepted by Brian Dawkins. gotta stop you, but we all know can't stop, won't stop. They're a run for the first time. Saquon for the team. Defense in the foot race. La 40, La 30, 20, y 10. And he will score. Touchdown, record breakers. Record breakers. Moving on to that next round. Bringing a fistful of Super Bowl rings and a gold jacket to your team, linebacker Ted Hendricks. Let's go, record breakers. Shut down. Moving on to round 2 of Superstar KO. Good on you, player. You keep that ball moving, and Trey Mo will keep the crowd grooving. You've got one drive to score on them, so get going. Newton on 1st and 10. He's going deep downfield. Oh, he got it. It's complete. All right, y'all. When I say Cam, you say Newton. Cam. 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 That shutdown defense. Known to attack. Y'all know what to do. Open space. All right. Opportunity is knocking. Let's see who answers the door. Shotgun snap to Newton. Shut down on the aerial attack. They're more than just sacks. Coach Welter has the play called, and her team is ready for the 2-point try. Looking to maybe throw it here. And he'll get in. 8-0. All right now, tug of war is only 8 points away. Time to step it up. The first carry now for Saquon. It's Quan Solo. Let him in. 30, 20, 10. Not only can they break records, y'all, they can break other stuff too, like this goal line. Touchdown. Get these 2 points, Coach McVay, or it's a KO for your team. Gonna try and throw for it. And he slings that one incomplete. Record breakers. No shame in your game. Hurry back.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Tonight it's another installment of the International Series, and we've got a good one on tap between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Mexico City. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 30. Interception. Cousin get down.
Well, I know it goes in the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. throwing. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive. Third down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Cousins to throw it this time. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Check out Reed. Mike.
Bravo.
Check 55. Mike.
Third and long for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Cousins now. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on third and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Ben Gideon gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. On the ground, this is Johnson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Cousins gives way to Cook. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 34 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Hey, Team 6, Team 6.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Mike is that? 19.
A shotgun snap for Watson. the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Off the draw, here's Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Third and long, it's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. To throw, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But it'll be second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
On the ground, it's Cook. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Cousins now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Now, good pickup. They get 8, but it's third down now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
They start the drive with Hyde. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup and even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Carlos Hyde taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of a surprising call here, down by as many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that? He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30, 20, touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 82 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
Her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
Too.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Watson now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Again, running right, it's high. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Out of the gun, Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well as Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Ben Gideon, his second sack of the night. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. Complete. It's Johnson.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it. And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 32 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. He finds his running back, Hyde. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
And now here is another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 14-yard line.
On second and inches, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Cousins now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Texans 8. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Leave it. Bring up 48. Twist. Watch the twist.
On second and very short, Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to, when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the fourth team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
It's complete to Fuller. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Watson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
Now high, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Back near the goal line, Cousins going deep for Diggs. He's got a man, complete. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Check. Watch 54. Double dog. Let him go.
The final shot before the break. Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout.